what's being breeded in our society is this. They're trying to breed, from my perspective, they're trying to breed a relationship dynamic where both parties are operating in feminine energy together, right? It's almost like they're trying to have a woman-woman relationship. Like, women want the average guy, the average woman you talk to, low-key, wants the average guy to be a man but operate like a woman communication-wise. Oh, I want you to understand me. I want us to do things. I want us to go on boat trips. I want us to talk about things. I want us to explore our desires. I want to go on a date. I want to go to this fancy place. This is all woman shit. Like, this is shit women would want to do together. Like, when women go together, they want to travel. They want to dress up and take cute pictures. Like, yeah, can we wear matching outfits? My fucking girl asked me, she's like, yeah, out like same color outfits. I'm like, how do you even fucking think of this shit? Like, my masculine brain, that wouldn't even cross my fucking mind. Like, oh, me and my girl, we're fucking blue for this fucking outfit. Like, what?
Right.
Like, for me to be like, wow, baby, that's so cool. Like, let me see. Like, fucking girl. Like, I'm not going down that path. Like, I could try. I could meet you halfway. Like,
I could meet you halfway. Like, if we got some matching Jordans or something.
Yeah.
But yo said he's mine and I'm hers. You know those shirts?
yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god. And you see dudes doing that. You'll see dudes with their fucking, and in the minute that's happening, bro, the homie's turning into a beta bitch, and it's okay.
Right, and they don't have any authority over their own selves anymore.
Hell yeah, they're just kissy lovey-dovey with their girl. Yeah, we're going on vacation, bro. They're taking lovey-dovey pics. This is what happens when your girl got you on straight feminine energy time. But, bro, you need to be, like, now at the same time, you don't want to be the extreme of, like, no, nothing, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not trying to do none of that, because it's like, damn, you can't, like, we don't do nothing. You know, it's like, you know, even though that's some gangster shit, but you do that too long, and she just feels like everything she throws at you're too masculine. It's like she can't even, you know, it's like you're turning her into a dude. And I know guys like that. I know dudes that deal with their girl. Some of them are teachers that I know of that fucking have where their girl essentially has no brain. Their girl does only what the fuck they say. And when that happens now you're creating a fucking all masculine dominant world, which then makes you essentially like a baby Hitler in the sense of everybody has to be one thing. If you're not one thing, you can't be, you know, we can't operate. And that means you're so unmalleable, you're just like neurotic. Like, that's what you would call a control. That's what you call somebody that isn't balanced. It's domination. It's slavery. It's essentially.
Wouldn't that be the aspect of narcissism?
Absolutely. You know, narcissism is pretty much my way or the highway. You know, they can adapt with you as long as it fits what they feel is adaptable, but it's very one-sided. It's not an art form anymore. See, an art form is I'm going to take my pen, I'm going to take my coloring stick, and my marker, and I'm going to draw what comes to my heart. A totalitarianship is when you say you can only draw this one picture. It's like North Korea. Like, you can only draw the whatever Kim Jong-un, whoever the fucking king of the place is, you can only draw him in this specific way. If you try to draw a cartoon picture of, like in America, you can draw Joe Biden with him looking funny. You could draw him with him looking like that. You have the freedom to draw him however you want, you know, and that's your freedom as an artist. But in some countries, the totalitarianship, they might see the picture and be like, no, you make him look silly. We're going to chop your fucking head off. You know, because you don't have the freedom of expression unless it's done in this specific masculine, objective way. And that is the imbalance. And that's what I loved about what I brought up with Patrice. It was never, if I'm going to get you to submit to me, I want it to be righteously, you know, and it's not going to be from me saying you have to do this or I'm this. No, it's, okay, let's have the art form of conversation and let's see.
Yes, let's see.
Who wins the conversation? I bring my ideas, you bring your ideas, and we'll let the art spill out and see who has the best perspective. And that's essentially what we try to exemplify with democracy. I have my own ideas on democracy. This isn't a political thing, so I'm not even trying to go there. But that is what that is what is opened up. It's you want to choose the president because they, even though, you know, I don't even want to deal with that anyways. But you choose the president hypothetically because of who presented the best argument. Now, in our democracy, of course, they only give you two sides, so it's the illusion of choice because you can only pick two people, which is Republicans and Democrats. But even though they're independents, but, you know, nobody ever votes for the independents, right? If it was a real democracy, you know, it would be fucking 10 people, and you just pick out of the 10 people who's bringing the best point. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or Republican. It just matters who's bringing the best solutions regardless of affiliation. That's like ultimate democracy, and that is what you want in a relationship. You know, they went from your parents picking who your wife or husband is to now you decide who your wife or husband is based on if you two actually freaking like each other. But with choice comes responsibility, you know, and
right.
As a man, this is the level I think that men are missing right now. They don't have the tools to win. You see, it's tough now because you don't just get a girl now because that's just because your parents pick her or because she's being pushed to do something. Now you got to earn a woman. You got to actually have skills. You got to actually make her want to be with you. And it's even harder now. And that's why we have this channel right now to help you guys. Because no matter how much whoever's listening, no matter how much you or your friends, it might not be you because if you're listening to this, you're probably a interesting guy. But your friends, you know, they might think, oh, I don't need to learn nothing or I don't got to do that. All I got to say is look at their relationship. Look at their relationship. The proof is in the pudding. Because I'm telling you, he's either a slave to his girl, he's either always getting in and out of different relationships because they don't last, right?
Yep.
Or if he's in a long-term relationship, he's the feminine, and she takes on more of the masculine. He's the one that has to submit when it's all boils down to it. I was listening to Mike Tyson talk today, and he just brought up a couple of times. He was like, the only person he's afraid of is his wife, essentially. So that just goes to show you, even if the most masculine, dominant, they'll go here and whip every guy's tail.
Exactly.
But when he goes home, he feels like putty. He's afraid of his own girl, you know, and. You know why? Because mentally she's sharper than he is. She challenges him, and I feel like as men we haven't developed the skills to write. This is a new era. This is the first era.
This is a new era that we're stepping into this realm of thinking, this realm of being challenged. Imagine you've never got challenged before with a basketball. Imagine you never got challenged before with an Xbox. Imagine you never got challenged before with reading, and this was new. Imagine you never got challenged before with putting your shoe on and tying it. Like, this is how males are operating on this way of thinking. They're like, hold on. I'm getting challenged in relationship shit. First of all, back in the day, if a girl tried to challenge me in a relationship stuff, I wouldn't even tolerate it because I will stick with logic and I will keep it pushing, and she will know not to step that boundary too much, because then guess what? You're not going to be able to eat. You don't have a roof over your head. You can't do anything business-wise because it's male-dominated. So guess what? All of that is taken away. I'm talking about so swiftly, right underneath your feet. Males don't even notice it today that's what's happening.
This is huge, man. Mm-hmm.
That when they actually talking to the opposite sex, they know that unconsciously, but they don't know it consciously why they are reacting to the females, how they're reacting. Because, like I said, now they know deep down inside he can't do anything to prevent her to go anymore. But then consciously, he will play it off like he's the shit, or like he's grandiose, or he knows what he's doing, but deep down he's like, damn, nah, like if I make a wrong move, this girl's leaving because I know she genuinely does not desire me.
Bro, this is huge. I know pimps, man, in the game going through this right now. I'm talking about dudes high up in the totem pole of dealing with women on their terms. They still are scared because they can't take it there mentally with the girl. So they're in checkmate. It's a game of chess. And women figure out how to checkmate 99% of men. And